in the Wiregrass portion of the state of Alabama Veterans Memorial Stadium in Troy. It's the Tulane Green Wave and the Troy Trojans. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe will be keeping an eye on things on the sideline. The Trojans ready to kick it away first. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Green Wave offense takes the field, and they'll have the first possession of the game. And here comes the sophomore running back. He has become a key piece of this offense.
Well, he's a very special talent at running back, and in the future, it'll be interesting to see if he sticks around. Obviously, it's a long season, a long way to go. He's got a lot of ability. He's got speed, he can break tackles, he can catch the football. No question this year, this guy is going to be the whole key to the offense.
He is, and I tell you what, to watch in this matchup where they're kind of outmatched at most positions, how still make an impact on this game, making guys miss, like doing it by himself, or can his offensive line pave the way a little bit and maybe be neutral to get him some of those matchups? But he is the one guy on this offense that can make life very, very difficult for you, and the other defense knows that. Really curious to watch how this unfolds.
They'll snap it from the 26 on first down. The run inside. It's McClure. Maybe a crease. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Reads it, fires complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receivers somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
Looks as if that'll be enough for a Tulane first down.
And I think on that last run play on third down here early in the game, they're making a statement that we believe we're the more physical team and we're going to run the football even if you know it's coming at you. Nice job. They've got the ball at midfield. I expect to see more run plays coming up.
How about that? Just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Tulane comes to the line. Lots of work to do on third down. Running inside. It's Turner. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be fourth down. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. So the Troy Trojans offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And now here comes Goose Crowder. Everybody wants to make big plays, but he's got to take them when they're available and not force things. Using his legs, it's Lovett. Finds his way for 3 after the 33.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle, nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Lovett. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Out of the backfield, he's open. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. Tries to get it on the ground. He's not going to get there. The defense was sure tackling to stop him a few yards short. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. There he goes. He's at the 10, and he scores! Touchdown, Green Wave! Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
And if you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Trojan offense ready to go on the attack. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
A very short pickup there, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Dropping back, it's Crowder. Gets it out quickly. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. And the Trojans getting set on 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Lovett.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets open down the middle. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Trying to keep this drive alive. That'll be enough for the 1st down inside the 45 at the 44. This has become almost automatic. 4th and 1, go for it. They did, and they got it.
No doubt about it. No discussion. I don't need to consult my offensive coordinator. I don't need to consult my defensive coordinator. We're going for that, and we're going to get it, and we're going to go for it. And if we don't get it, we're going to go for it the next.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Fires to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Ninth play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Motion from the back. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. He's got him. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming.
Nice job by the defense there on 3rd and long, just sitting back and keeping everything in front of them. They give up an easy completion, but because they were able to rally and make the tackle, now they set up 4th.
They converted 4th down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Gonna take a shot. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs.
Man, those 4th down stops are so huge for momentum to turn the ball back to your offense. Great pass defense, seeing the ball, breaking on it, swatting it down so the receiver couldn't make a play. Nice job by this defense.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion and the shortest throw on the field.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense trying to take it back. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They don't fall for the screen. Great job retracing and stopping him at the line of scrimmage. And guys, that completion might have helped the old confidence, but it didn't help the down and distance. 2nd and 10 here. Finds his man. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. The Trojans use their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. To the air, it's Crowder. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Third and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly. It's picked off. That's 18 of those this season. Trying to take it back. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Green Wave. The defense gets it done with that huge interception return. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, and he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. With the catch, it's Worley. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. The Trojans want to crank the tempo. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Got it. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They'll send the tight end in motion. Obviously didn't like what he saw on first down, and they used the timeout. And And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. First down, 10 yards to go. Looking for a man. It's Crowder. Got his man on the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Fires into traffic, picked off. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Gonna run it. It's Daniels. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. They'll keep it on the ground. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, week 9, kind of a week where we separate the pretenders from the contenders here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with a look at Ohio State taking on the USC Trojans. And it's the Buckeyes in front on the scoreboard and atop their conference standings. And it's hardly too early to dream big. This team is closing in on an 8-0 start. Could be a special season. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the ACC. Now over to your game inside Veterans Memorial Stadium. This offense just continues to find a way to make big plays. No death by 1,000 cuts today. They are consistently gaining chunks of yardage, and it's reflected there on the scoreboard. And with that, let's head back to our team inside Veterans Memorial Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. About to start here in the second half. Tulane will kick it away. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. What did they have to say coming out of halftime, Holly?
The Trojans head coach told me at the half, this is a crucial moment for his offense. They have the ball to start this third quarter, but they cannot continue to make the same mistakes. He doesn't feel that 14 points is too big of a differential to make up, but the offense has to start playing clean and efficient football right now. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Looking to pass. It's Crowder. Got a man. It's Lovett. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He goes right back to the air. Throws to the wideout. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Even with
thought he was going to throw it over his head, man.
Working with a short field from the 36. This offense has it with really good field position. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. The give to the lone running back. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Running inside. It's Turner. Picks up the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Motion from the wide receiver. Run in the red zone. It's Turner. Got a little grass. Touchdown, Tulane. And they take it in for 6 more points. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
And you got to love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the third quarter. You had a big lead. You take the ball right away here in the second half. You drive it down the field, and you scored. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score.
Number 96, set to kick this one.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. So, guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
And, man, this home crowd has grown frustrated with what they've seen from this offense. I mean, they just haven't put drives together. They haven't been explosive. And another incompletion. And the clock is ticking. It's running down. They've got to find a way to create some big plays, to create some momentum, and get these guys on their feet yelling.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Trying to do it on the ground. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Trojans want to move quickly.
Man, on 4th and 2, I'm looking at my offensive line. I'm like, you got to give me just a little slither. Great job by the offensive line, blocking up just enough to get the first down, running physically downhill. That's all you want on those 4th and 2 situations.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. It's Crowder. Fires to the right. And that's going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
That's a really good break on the football. He sees the ball come out, and he hits him right as he's catching it. Nice job of dislodging the football from the receiver. That's a good play by the defensive back.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Takes a hit as he releases it and just spiked it right into the ground. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Tulane now facing 3rd and forever. Here comes the option. Tried to find some running room, but there was none to be had, and he's well short. It'll be 4th and 5. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And he can't quite get it down or out of bounds. It's into the end zone for a touchback. Troy's offense comes out ready to start this drive. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the down.
Snags it down the right side. Oh, he's got some space. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him, and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
Getting set for the point after. And it's no good. He missed the extra point. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that.
Number 28, set to kick off.
And he takes this from inside the 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Gonna run it. It's Turner. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
We've reached the break, and it's Tulane on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. So the final period starts with a second down play. Back to pass. Got it. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35.
Defense just didn't have an answer there on the slant throw. Once the completion was made, they just couldn't get to the ball carrier and get him down on the ground.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Wants to throw it again. Fires to the big fella. There's some room. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give him a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Shoots it to the left. With the catch, it's Lewis. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. Wide receiver going in motion. He is guided out of bounds, and they'll mark it at the 28. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Turner. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26. Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the first down and avoid settling for the field goal. They'll try to run for it. Turning it on. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Green Wave. And the punishment has been extended. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Man, these ball carriers, they've got a lot of ability in the open field. Their ability to make people miss, but also show off the speed. You saw all of that on that play.
Going. That's the first time they're going to go down the field for real on offense. I threw a pick 6.
He'll start the return inside his 5.
And then the other one was a 4th down. I didn't get to 4th and inches. They only had the ball.
Stop to that return at the 22. Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line.
And this offense is going to have to catch some breaks, man. They're going to have to make some big plays. They're going to have to push the ball down the field, break some tackles, hit some home runs, down 3 possessions in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to do everything right.
Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Looking to throw, it's Crowder. Under fire. Hit as he throws. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. So now it's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Quick completion on the out route. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Looking for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Fires to the wideout. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Here's a little room there. He smashes his way through again. Inside the 40. Past the 30. At the 20. Touchdown, Green Wave. He shed tackles like a snake getting rid of his skin. They push out that lead a bit and draw much closer to a win here in Week 9.
Well, we see the home run on offense, but defensively, we've got to do a better job tackling. You've got to get hats to the football, and then you got to bring the ball carrier down. Poor fundamentals, poor tackling helped lead to that long touchdown.
And the extra point is good, and the lead is 35-6. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On the option. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. They'll run the option. Rides the option. He keeps it. Breaks into the open. He's wrestled to the ground. They ran the option beautifully, and they pick up the 1st down. The Trojans will hustle to the line.
And we've already seen this QB have success throwing the football down the field. How about the variety to his game? Now you run the option, you make the right read, get it to your pitch man where he can get upfield, get some extra yards. He's in the zone right now.
Got a man. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one. And the Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And listen, you get zone coverage and you can hit that curl route and he comes open.
Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. First play of the drive comes from the 38. The run inside. It's McClure taking it the other way. The 10. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Number 96, set to kick it off.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. Well, this has pretty much been an evisceration, an old-fashioned stomping, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, this is one of those games where you're not necessarily throwing the playbook in the trash after this one, but I do think this coaching staff, David, really has to be honest with themselves and rethink what schemes are working and not working and which guys maybe need to get more touches in this offense.
Well, I think I like the trash option as well because it's been hot trash. This has been a bad day. Offense, defense, giving up a ton of points, not scoring near enough. So it's been a bad day you're going to want to forget.
Sends it back in motion. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. Up-tempo for the offense. Wants to throw. It's Crowder. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big 3rd down conversion by this offense.
Early movement on the offense will push them back a bit. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Just a little too eager there, and they'll back up 5, and it's 1st and 15. From the gun. Going over the top. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. The Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing. A shot toward the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
One more play to pad the stats. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Pocket breaking down. And they got it. Well, they say you win a few, you lose a few, and some get rained out. Would have been good for this team if this one had gotten rained out because they lost badly.
Yeah, not a lot to be too proud about in this one here. Good news is you get to go back to the drawing board. You get to go back, you get to have another week of practice as a coaching staff, try and find ways to get players in position to go out and make plays. You're going to need a big locker room speech after this one, David.
Yeah, and you're going to watch this game,
and I had some recruits at that game, so I hope they watch with their damn eyes
all the things
closed.
you could have done better, but you got to learn from it. You got to get better. You got to grow, and that's how that works.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Palmer,
Looking
Jesse
for a
Palmer,
quarterback.
and Bobby Rowe,
It's a good game at halftime.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
We're looking for a quarterback. Got to abandon the run. It's all good. We're going to get back to the drawing board. I think I got a bye next week.